Spoiler alert, this report details a specific prank in the new movie Borat 2, which streams Friday. Stop reading now if you don't want to know. Is Rudy Giuliani in for his own October surprise? President Donald Trump's lawyer and the former mayor of New York City was pranked by Sacha Baron Cohen and caught in a questionable situation on camera with an actress in the new Borat sequel streaming Friday on Amazon Prime. But he proclaimed innocence on his WABC talk show Wednesday afternoon, calling the incident a hit job and Baron Cohen an idiot. Borat's subsequent movie film, delivery of prodigious bribe to American regime for make benefit once glorious nation of Kazakhstan captures an interview in a hotel suite near the end of the film with Giuliani, 76, and actress Maria Bakalova, 24, who plays Baron Cohen's on-screen 15-year-old daughter, Tutar. The plot has Borat wanting to gift his daughter to Giuliani to pay respect to Trump, though he ultimately has a change of heart, and Baron Cohen, as Borat, attempts to disrupt the interview disguised as a boom mic operator. Review: Sacha Baron Cohen's silly, scattershot Borat 2 takes aim at Trump. COVID. When Borat leaves, Tutar and Giuliani go into a bedroom to have a drink. He asks for her name and address, and the camera captures Bakalova reaching into Giuliani's shirt to retrieve his microphone as he gives her a pat on the back. When Bakalova turns away, Giuliani lies down on the bed and reaches into his pants when Baron Cohen bursts into the room wearing a wig, beard and women's lingerie on top of his briefs. "She's 15, she's too old for you," he tells Giuliani. On Wednesday, Giuliani responded to the July incident via tweet, calling the video a complete fabrication, and if Sacha Baron Cohen implies otherwise, he is a stone-cold liar. He also said on his radio show that he thought it was a legitimate interview. "As the electronic equipment came off, some of it was in the back and my shirt came a little out, although my clothes were entirely on," he explained. "I leaned back, and I tucked my shirt in, and at that point, they have this picture they take, which looks doctored, but in any event, I'm tucking my shirt in. I assure you that's all I was doing." Giuliani said that when he got up from the bed, Bakalova asked him if he wanted a massage, and at that point he thought it was a setup. Then Baron Cohen comes in screaming all kinds of stupid stuff, and Giuliani recalled talking with his security and immediately calling the police. Giuliani also opined that everybody in Hollywood hates me in the movie scene as part of him being targeted after obtaining a hard drive from a laptop purportedly belonging to Hunter Biden, son of Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, that allegedly documents business dealings in Ukraine. "It's not an accident that it happens that I turn in all this evidence on their prince and darling Joe Biden, who's one of the biggest crooks of the last 30 years, Giuliani said, adding in a tweet threat that "We are preparing much bigger dumps off of the hard drive from hell, of which Joe Biden will be unable to defend or hide from. I have the receipts. It's not an accident that it happens that I turn in all this evidence on their prince and darling Joe Biden, who's one of the biggest crooks of the last 30 years, Giuliani said, adding in a tweet threat that "We are preparing much bigger dumps off of the hard drive from hell, of which Joe Biden will be unable to defend or hide from. I have the receipts." The movie arrives less than 2 weeks before the presidential election on November 3. Giuliani told Page Six in July that he went to the Mark Hotel in New York for what he thought was a real interview about the Trump administration's response to the coronavirus crisis. Giuliani said he was offered payment for the interview, which he asked to be donated to the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation. "This person comes in yelling and screaming, and I thought this must be a scam or a shake-down, so I reported it to the police," Giuliani said. "I only later realized it must have been Sacha Baron Cohen. I thought about all the people he previously fooled, and I felt good about myself because he didn't get me." USA Today has reached out to the New York Police Department for confirmation. The former New York City mayor told Page Six he was a fan of some of Baron Cohen's movies. Another prank in the film shows Baron Cohen in character as Country Steve crashing a March for Our Rights rally in June and getting portions of the conservative crowd whooping by singing offensive lyrics about Barack Obama and Anthony Fauci. Contributing, Kim Willis and Hannah Yassaroff, USA Today.